Sovereignty. So sovereignty is the ultimate, not my will, but thy will be done. We tend to think of sovereignty very similarly to freedom, but it's got a unique flavor to it. Sovereignty is the fullness of having oneself. When I think of sovereignty, what comes up for me first is often royalty, because sovereignty means to reign over a nation or an area. So that, in the past has perhaps meant reigning over an area of land, which it could be, but it really is being the queen of your thing or the king of your thing or the queen of your scene. It's having full domain and authority within your own dominion. So sovereignty for the royals means that it's something that you're born into. A royal bloodline is passed down from generation to generation. And in the spiritual sense, sovereignty is the embodiment that we were all born in the royal lineage of our Father, the King of Kings. So that is an adoption. It's a brand new identity to take on that's completely contrary to Babylon's slave identity, right? If you're not a slave, what are you? You're free. And if you are free, then you would be sovereign. Sovereign is a divine harmony. I fully own and embody my innermost being. I own what's so in my reality. If it's happening inside of my reality, I know that I, as the sovereign queen, have domain over this space because I was given domain by the creator. I also have a humility to recognize that things are beyond my control. And so with that humility, I step forward and I say, how can I be of service? A true sovereign queen or king is of service. They want the highest good for all within their reign, within their region. So I would be choosing God's way over my own way. I would be choosing with the awareness that God's ways are higher than my ways, that I, by myself, as a small individual ego, have no business ruling a nation or ruling over any domain, but God does. And so God through me is how sovereignty is embodied. That's a divine harmony. So as source acts through me, I act with awareness, I act with discernment, and I act with reverence for the truth. I get connected to the source. And through that connection and the surrender, a sovereign surrender, I'm living in divine law. So rather than living by laws of other man, laws that were made for me and imposed upon me, I am now living under sovereign law, which means that salvation has come upon me. Salvation is a point, freedom is a process, and the name of that process is sovereignty.